What is up, guys? Mazeman133 here. On Black Ops 3 today, we are going to be doing a little bit something different. We're going to be doing a story time, and today I will be telling you guys, if you guys can already tell by the title of the video, about a weird, I don't want to say, like, I don't really know. Let's just call him a perv. He was a substitute teacher. I guess I'll just start it off like this. I think 6th grade it was. Yes. Yeah, it was 6th grade, so that means I was in middle school. This was a couple years ago. I'm a freshman now. That was, But I think it was, yeah, it was sometime in December or something, because my teacher left because she went on her vacation. And he lives in these apartments down the street from the school, and he like walks to school every day, like every day that he subs. But I haven't seen him, so he probably got child protection services or the cops or something. Hopefully got him. But he used to live over, and it was like these trash apartments. Like, I looked at like what it cost like rent there. It was like $50 some or something. It was ugh. But anyways, I'm just gonna go over. He was there for 2 or 3 days before break started. It's one of those subs that like he tries to stop you guys from doing stuff, but he doesn't really stop you. You just do it anyways. And at first, like, he seemed normal, but like he thought he could take charge of the classroom, but eventually we just overpowered him. And I remember this one time he started to yell at one of the kids in my class. We're just gonna call him Jim Bob, or like Jim Gob Cooter. And and I remember in the back, he was in the back of the classroom. He was on the computer, because like that's when like it was cool to like get on unblocked websites and play games and all that on the computers. And we're all just kind of chilling back there, because that's back in 6th grade. It was like, you know, the boys didn't really talk to the girls, and those were the times. And I remember this one, he came to see what we were doing, and we were playing a game, and all of a sudden he sat down, because he was like one of those weird substitutes. I'll get to the weird part later. And all of a sudden this girl walked by, he leaned back in his chair. I'm gonna try to recreate the noise, but like he just like spread his legs. It was like, it might have been funnier just because I was there and it was in like 6th grade, but it was the funniest thing ever. And it was like one of those girls, and she had like the badonk, and and it was just the funniest thing. And then when we were walking out, he was just hardcore staring at this girl's butt. And remember, this was in 6th grade, so I think 6th grade I was 11 or 12, I think I was 12, 13, somewhere around there. So he's like a 50, 60-year-old man, you know. He's got the balding look, the piggy nose, and it was weird. And that was only day 1 that he was there. Day 2, it kind of calmed down, but it was still the same. He was still hardcore staring. And then like he was in the front of the classroom, he decided to wear pants that were like 3 sizes too small, and a shirt that was really small, and you can see his nips, and then you can see, you know, his pants. Like it was kind of awkward, because but like it was hard, and like especially when you're sitting down as a kid, and it was just like when he leaned over and like the girl like screamed, and like it was like really close to her face, and he's like, what, and it was horrible experience. Like she didn't go to the school after that experience. After Christmas break, she never came back, and no one actually knows what happens to her. So yeah, that it was one of those girls that like, she was kind of quiet, but that was like the loudest thing we ever heard her say. Day 3, we sent this guy out on a pretty horrible note. By the time it was the end of the day, it was about 2:30, and it was just, we were tired of him, because if it was final day, so he thought he was, you know, king stuff. He goes, you know, I gotta keep it PG-13. He was King Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Let's go with that. And he was like acting all big and bad and stuff. And then this one kid from the back of the classroom, like, I don't know if you guys have those big textbooks, like social studies normally has a big one. And like back in 6th grade, like we had 2 teachers, and one of them taught math and social studies, and the other taught, you know, science and reading or whatever. And all of a sudden you just see this big social studies go flying across the classroom. It hits him in the back of the head. And I gotta make another noise. He turned around with the same noise, and he said, "Whoa, what are you doing? And he started crying, and then he went down and got the principal, and the principal had to watch us for the rest of the day. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this story time. I still have a smile on my face from that first noise I made. And if you enjoyed and want to see more of these, please leave a like and comment if you want to hear another story. And, peace.